Hello everyone, this is November 14 question, paper 1-1 and the question number is 37. This question is concerned with the chapter carbonyl compounds and in particular nucleophilic addition mechanisms. So for your AS level syllabus, you need to remember three kinds of reaction mechanisms, namely electrophilic addition, which is in the chapter hydrocarbons for alkenes, and then comes nucleophilic substitution, which is used for halogen and then the nucleophilic addition, which you use for carbonyl compounds. There is also electrophilic substitution reaction mechanism, which comes handy later when you deal with the A-level syllabus. So the question which propanol will react with hydrogen cyanide to form 2-hydroxybutane nitrile. This is probably 2-hydroxybutane nitrile because OH is in second position. A suitable catalyst for this reaction is sodium cyanide given here. This is our reaction. Propanol reacting with the hydrogen cyanide in presence of sodium cyanide catalyst to give 2-hydroxybutane nitrile, which is also been given here. Question asks which statements about the reaction of propanol with hydrogen cyanide are correct. So we need to find which are correct. Let's look at the answer choice 1. The Cn minus ion, the cyanide ion attacks the propanol molecule to form an intermediate ion. So what does that really mean? Let's look at the nucleophilic addition mechanism. So what distinguishes carbonyl compounds from the regular compounds such as let's say hydrocarbons are the presence of oxygen in carbonyl compounds. The presence of oxygen means the best thing to that discriminates between carbonyl compounds and hydrocarbons, halogenoalkanes is presence of oxygen, which is also related to the electronegativities of carbon and oxygen, which makes some bipolarity in those reactions. So if we look at the reaction mechanism, we'll definitely have a carbon and we'll have oxygen. We can just ignore the surrounding hydrogen atoms or the alkyl groups because we're not necessarily concerned with it due to similar electronegativities of carbons with those hydrogens. So let's say we still have hydrogen and other atoms or group of atoms here. Due to the difference in electronegativities, oxygen is definitely more electronegative, so it will have delta minus here, del minus here, and carbon will have del plus. So that means the electron cloud has been shifted a little bit, has been shifted towards oxygen, creating a polarity here. What we have, another thing is we have cyanide ions. Cyanide ions between carbon and nitrogen, there exist triple bonds. Nitrogen and three bonds means nitrogen is lacking 2 electrons. We can give nitrogen lone pair of electrons. So cyanide ion also has a negative charge on it and lone pair of electrons on the carbon atom. Now we have carbon atom as del plus here, and this is negative charge. So obviously negative will attack positive, and this will give us this will be added to here, which we will have as CO minus, the other group of atoms here, and then the nitrile group comes here. Nitrile group or cyanide group comes here, and then we'll have HCN, and the reaction further proceeds to completion, such as we'll have H later on here, and the another cyanide ion will be given out. So if we look at the answer choices again, the cyanide ion attacks the propanol molecule to form an intermediate ion. This is our intermediate ion. This is our intermediate ion, and this statement is in fact correct because cyanide ion has attacked the propanol molecule. Choice number 1 is correct. The product of the reaction has a chiral carbon atom. This is the product of the reaction. We can draw sort of displayed formula to verify whether it's correct or not. So let's draw. We have 1, 2, 3 carbon atoms in a straight chain. First one has this one. We're drawing for this one. This one has OH, H and Cn. This one has H2, and this one has CH3. And let's see the product as chiral carbon or not. This definitely does not have. This definitely doesn't have. This has, because one is OH, another is H, another is Cn, and another is CH2, CH3. So choice number 2 is also correct. Choice number 3 is the cyanide ion is a stronger electrophile than HCl molecule. So you might think, yeah, cyanidine could be stronger, but the question is electrophile, and cyanidine is a nucleophile. And one of the properties of nucleophile is they have lone pair of electrons, they have negative charge, and cyanidine is definitely not an electrophile. So choice number 3 is incorrect, which means the correct answer is B.